welcome to the Property Show. I'm Vasudha Sharma joining you on the West Edition. If you want to buy a house to live in or just invest in real estate, we'll cover locations across the West region from Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, Thane, Pune, Nashik to Ahmedabad and many more. Please welcome our expert in the studio, Sameer Jasuja, founder and MD of Prop Equity. Coming up on the Property Show, Maharashtra unlocks its no development zones to build affordable housing with foreign funding. Mumbai's suburban destinations to buy a home for residential use in 2 crores. For specific budgets, we'll scout Navi Mumbai for locations and best projects. Thane's Godbandar Road, why buy property here and what are the top projects along this popular corridor? Budget to mid-segment housing options in Pune's Kharadi, Handewadi and Baner within 40 to 80 lakhs. Okay, we'll discuss markets of Mulund, Borivali, Ghansoli and Taloja in just a bit. Maharashtra's affordable housing plans, meanwhile, seem to have received a major boost. The state government plans to open the no development zones that include even defence land to build affordable homes. They're also planning to source foreign capital to fund the affordable housing program. Nikhil Narayan Shivadas reports.
Much like the central government, the Maharashtra government too has an ambitious plan to provide housing for all, with a target of 11 lakh homes to be built by 2020. While that sounds impressive in speeches and announcements, the big question that the real estate sector has been asking is, where will the land come from? The state government seems to have taken the first step to address that issue by partnering with the Defence Ministry.
पर्रिकर साहब के साथ राज्य सरकार का एमओयू भी हो रहा है। मुंबई शहर के अंदर जहाँ डिफेंस की लैंड है और आसपास में डिफेंस के लिए कोई खतरा नहीं है, इस प्रकार की लैंड जो पड़ी है वो सारी की सारी महाराष्ट्र की सभी लैंड वो हमको एफोर्डेबल हाउसिंग के लिए सरकार को केंद्र सरकार दे देगी।
This is significant since the Defence Ministry lays claim to large plots of land in prime areas of the city. Similar arrangements are being considered with other central government agencies, including the Railways and the Airports Authority of India. Experts say this also sets a precedent for other state governments across the country to help unlock hundreds of acres of land for development.
The Railway Authorities of India are sitting on almost 4.2 lakh hectares of land. The defense, on the other hand, is sitting on 17 lakh acres of land. The Mumbai Port Authority, the Port Trust, is another example. 350 acres of prime land in Mumbai. So these are all just numbers I'm throwing. Just these numbers alone are staggering.
Here, the government is looking at global capital coming in, with talks ongoing with several sovereign fund houses to fund the program. In fact, according to Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, at least one big-ticket investment is already on the cards.
A week back, Canadian ambassador came to me and we had a discussion. And he informed me that the Canadian Pension Fund is ready to invest $2 billion in Mumbai for affordable housing.
With this, the state government seems to be on track with its plan to provide housing for all. But while land and funding seems to be sorted, there is still concern on how the program will be executed. Experts are divided on the issue, with some saying the government should handle the development themselves through agencies like MADA without involving private builders to ensure that only affordable housing comes here. On the other hand, some experts believe the inclusion of private builders will help unlock the true value of land.
It ensures that the government gets recurring revenue in terms of taxes once such economic value is unlocked through commercial development or high-end residences.
While the government considers those plans, it is essential that the opportunities brought about by unlocking the land in these zones are not lost, as in the case of the Lower Parel mill lands earlier this decade. From Mumbai, Nikhil Narayan Shivadas, NDTV.
Alright, so the Maharashtra government trying to carve out new land parcels within Mumbai and MMR from the no development zones. Now, also crucial to this affordable housing effort will be redevelopment, and in a significant win for the private sector effort, Rustomjee Developers has won the mandate to redevelop South Mumbai's 33-acre Abhyudaya Nagar. This will be one of the biggest cluster redevelopment projects in Mumbai. Abhyudaya Nagar is made up of 48 housing societies, 26 of which voted in favor of Rustomjee Developers, who was competing for the bid against Tata Housing, Omkar and DB Realty. Since the inception of this cluster redevelopment scheme in 2009, only 2 projects have been approved and executed, the Bhendi Bazaar program and the Avagnya redevelopment scheme. Okay, moving to our Q&As. First up on the show, we have Mihir Rajgor with a question. Mihir, go ahead, please.
Hi, I want to buy a 3 BHK and I don't want to go beyond Chembur, Ghatkopar or Mulund in central Mumbai and even beyond Malad in western Mumbai. I'm not evaluating Navi Mumbai and beyond that areas, and my budget is around 1.70 crores. And please suggest a property, and should I go for a flat without having OC? Please suggest something which suits me, yeah.
Okay, so looking for a property in Mulund, and we absolutely do not recommend that you go ahead and invest in a property without an OC. Without an OC, it means the property is not livable, not worth living. An OC contains all the NOCs for fire, safety, lifts, structural safety, water, sewage treatment, and you need to make sure that you move into a property which is worth living and safe to live in. Samir, in Mulund, in 1.7 crores, what are the options for him?
So first of all, just to add what you say, just one more thing. OC means occupation certificate, which means fit for occupation. So that should be an absolute must for any project that you plan to live into. You'd also shortlisted a project called Mangaldeep Apartments, and the same challenge there, that the OC is not there in place. There is talk of the top 3 floors not having been cleared by the departments, although some families are staying there, but not recommended. That's why the apartments also going slightly cheap. If you look at the weighted average price of Mulund East and Mulund West, it's 12,350 and 12,800 respectively, Mulund West being the higher. But this project is trading at 10,000 rupees a square foot, so there has to be reasons for that. Looking at the micro markets that you've suggested, we've shortlisted Mulund East and Mulund West for you, where inventory overhang seems to be exceedingly safe for the mid segment. 13 months for Mulund East and 11 months for Mulund West. The weighted average price I've already mentioned for the mid segment, and the price appreciation is roughly about 9.5% for Mulund East and 10.5% for Mulund West. The 3 projects that you can consider are Sunroofs by Neelam Realtors at 13,500 rupees. It consists of 3 towers of G+18 stories located at Nanpada Road near East-West Flyover, Mulund East. Amenities include banquet hall, swimming pool, clubhouse, mini theatre. Developers delivered quite a few projects in Mumbai. Zenith by Gundecha Builders at 12,350 rupees a square foot. Again available from the resale market, as it's a ready project since 2014. Amenities are decent over here. Clubhouse is there, gym is there, indoor games, rock garden, swimming pool. Zenith A is ready for with possession with OC, and Zenith B is under construction over here. Ranwal Greens in Mulund West. This is phase 1, has 4 towers which will be ready by December 2015, and the others will get ready by December 2017. It's being designed by a German renowned architect, and this project has got an easy access to Navi Mumbai via Airoli Bridge as well, and spread across 7 odd acres. Not too many amenities to speak of.
Okay, Mihir, so we're giving you projects which are ready for possession or in the final stages of construction. You can look at Sunroofs by Neelam Realtors. There is Zenith by Gundecha Builders. This one is ready for possession and also with an occupation certificate. You can also look at Ranwal Greens by the Ranwal Group, all 3 reputed names in the local market. Now with us online on the show is Sanat Pancholi. Hi Sanat, where would you like to invest?
Good afternoon, how are you?
We're doing well, sir. How can we help you?
I'm looking for the 2 BHK flat in Borivali East or Borivali West. My budget is up to the 2 crores and I'm not in a hurry. I can wait up to the 2 to 5 years time. So I want a building like not a standalone, or maybe small club or something like a gym or swimming pool, something like that.
All right, so Borivali, 2 crores, 1.5 to 2 crores, looking at a well-developed society with all amenities in place. Samir.
So we would recommend to you to consider Borivali East. The micro market now is completely secondary in nature with all the social infrastructure quite well in place. Looking at the inventory overhang, slowdown definitely persists at 27 months of inventory overhang, but believe me, inventory overhang in many other places in Mumbai is far more, so this is seeming to be relatively okay in these times that we are living in. Mid segments weighted average price being 13,600, and price appreciation continues to be pretty strong here at 11% odd on an annualized basis. The projects that you can consider are Kanakya Aroha. This is in Borivali East, spread across 1.4 acres. All the projects are getting ready by 2017 and they can get easily extended to 2018 also. Project is 900 meters from Borivali railway station and 600 meters from the Western Express highway. Developer has got a good track record, having delivered quite a few projects in Mumbai. Project has good amenities also, a gym, clubhouse, cricket pitch, theme park and a children's play area. Then we have Rivali Park, Wintergreen by G Corp. Again, a reputed developer out of Mumbai. This is being designed by an US based firm. Building plans are in place and the project is a huge project with 700 apartments, 1.5 kilometers from the Borivali railway station, and this project boasts of amenities like swimming pool, gym, tennis court, even a mini theatre, multi-purpose hall, yoga areas. So all in all, a lot of amenities and also an IGBC certified building. Sangvi Solitaire, Borivali is 13,500 rupees. Project here comes with only basic amenities. Developers delivered few projects although in MMR, and project is only 300 meters away from Western Express highway and 600 meters from the Borivali railway station. So the location is pretty good, keeping in mind the connectivity. And construction has already started. Fourth floor slab work is in progress right now.
Samir, Mr. Pancholi seems to be an investor. He's willing to wait it out for 4-5 years. In this particular location, Borivali East, would he see appreciation in these recommended projects?
Well, I think the price points in these western suburbs and eastern suburbs of Mumbai have reached to a point where markets have become slightly unaffordable, and that's why you're witnessing a little bit of a slowdown. One is hopeful that prices can appreciate as much as the inflation, but having an expectation over the next 2 years higher than that would be, I think, a stretch.
Okay, so Sanat, Mr. Pancholi, we are giving you some options in Borivali East. Most of these recommendations are in the middle stage of construction to be ready by 2017. Located very well, close to infrastructure like malls, educational institutes, banks, hotels, hospitals. Take a look at Kanakya Aroha by Kanakya Spaces. We also have Rivali Park Wintergreen by G Corp and Sangvi Solitaire by Sangvi Group. Ellen Mishra writes us this email: I want a 2 BHK in any good project for end use in Ghansoli or Kopar Khairane, Navi Mumbai within 1.4 crores. If I don't get any nice new option, then I will think to go for second hand purchase. Please advise.
See, Mr. Mishra's one requirement was also that he wanted to look at only primary projects directly available with the developer and not go into the resale market. Projects in Kopar Khairane are almost sold out, so we've recommended you Ghansoli, which is an equally good micro market and quite affordable. The weighted average price of Ghansoli is 9390 and Kopar Khairane gets to be a little even more higher at 10,600 rupees a square foot, making that micro market a little even unaffordable for your requirement. Inventory overhang for this micro market safe below the danger zone at 23 months. Mid to luxury segment still trading at about 9,300 rupees a square foot, and 10% annualized price appreciation is what is being witnessed in this micro market over the last 2.5 years. We're looking at 3 projects for you. Chamunda Heights by Chamunda Infrastructures. This is a standalone tower. Project has got basic amenities only, no clubhouse, no swimming pool. Keep that in mind. Located near 1.2 kilometers from the ASP Convent School and 1.8 kilometers from the Tilak International School. Then we have Signature Heights. Project is a standalone building again, bare minimum amenities. It's a Sidco transfer plot with approvals in place in Sector 8 and 2 kilometers from the Ghansoli railway station. Lastly, we have Calista by Shakti Developers at 8,500 rupees a square foot. It's the cheapest amongst the 3 options. This project is offering a gym and that's about it. Construction is complete, exterior work is going on, and projects targeting to give possession by 2016. It's a standalone building again, and it's a residential cum commercial project.
All right, so Mr. Mishra, in Ghansoli, you will find properties priced at an average price of 9,300 rupees per square foot. We're giving you these three options: Chamunda Heights by Chamunda Infrastructures, Signature Heights by Pyramid Infratech, and Calista by Shakti Developers. Manish Verma on the line with us now. Hi Manish, how can we help you?
Hi, I was watching the NDTV show and it is very good, and I just wanted, for the investment purpose, which area will be the best? Is it Mira Road, Taloja or Panvel?
Okay, and your budget was, Manish?
I am seeking for 1 BHK, 2 numbers, 50 lakhs.
50 lakhs, 1 BHK. Navi Mumbai, should you go for Taloja or any other location? Samir, what are your options?
Well, there has to be, a budget to support that as well, to look at more lived-in micro markets. Okay. With a 50 lakh budget, Taloja seems to be the best bet over there. Inventory overhang being a little bit of a cause of concern, but not too much at 26 odd months. You have 4,400 rupees on the weighted price chart for the mid segment, which is very affordable, I would say. 9% odd annualized price appreciation. And the three projects that you can consider are SM Plaza by Platinum Group at 4,500 rupees, standalone tower of G plus 13 stories. Developers have developed AN Hayat and NSVO project in Navi Mumbai. Amenities include clubhouse, gym, children's play area. Then we have Arihant Anaika by Arihant Superstructures at 4,200. There's a special Diwali offer going on right now, where you can get 1 kg silver free for every booking till Diwali. Amenities here include swimming pool, clubhouse. Developers delivered quite a few projects. It's a 7.5 acre project with 19 buildings. Lastly, we have Vasani Heritage by Vasani Group, again at 4,500. It's 800 meters with spread across 800 meters. This project is a standalone building. Project comes with only basic amenities. Developer has delivered 2 more projects in Kharghar and Taloja, and is 2.5 kilometers from the Taloja railway station and 2 kilometers from the National School.
Okay. Samir, I believe affordable prices is the USP of Taloja. What else is driving demand here?
Well, it's also being developed by Citco, and Citco has got now a good reputation that whenever it carves out a micro market, it does a reasonably good job. In addition to that, a flyover between Kharghar and to Taloja phase 2 is under construction, which will improve the connectivity of this area quite a bit. And the Navi Mumbai metro corridor, which is also in construction, will add to the connectivity
factor. Okay, so Manish, in Taloja, we have 3 options that Samir recommends that you can look at. SM Plaza by Platinum Group, Arihant Anaika by Arihant Superstructures, and Vasani Heritage by Vasani Group. We'll take a short commercial break. Coming up on the West Edition, we'll find out why Godbanda Road is turning out to be a promising residential destination in Thane. We will also cover the top 3 affordable residential hubs of Pune. And on our project tracker today, Visinia by Shapurji Palonji on Turbe Road, Chandivali. Check out what the project has to offer.